the mom and dad function. Okay, this is what every function is based off of. You guys should know how to do it. I've been making you graph it every day. Okay, so what is the vertex going to be at?
0.
0, 0. And how we could write this in our vertex form, it would have a 1, x minus 0 plus a 0. Okay, so does it have a max or a min?
Max.
It's going to be a minimum because it opens upwards. That means the minimum point is down here. It's going to have a min. What is the vertex?
2 over 0. No, 2 over 1.
Nope.
Or 2 over 0.
1 over 1.
No.
1 over
Okay,
1.
negative 1 over 1.
2 over 0. No, 1 over 0.
It would be
Huh? It says 0, 0.
I get that.
Look, we pick it. It says 0, 0. Our vertex is at 0, 0. And if you look on your little cheat sheet, where does this graph start? It starts at 0, 0. Okay, what's the axis of symmetry?
0.
It's at 0. Okay, so it's going to start here at 0, 0. Here's my axis of symmetry. It splits that graph equally. Okay, in this graph, we already know how to graph, right? How do you graph the third point? What is it always? 2 and 4. Yeah, so it's going to be at 2 and 4. Okay, Javante, Rhonda, Ethan, Dante. Don't say nothing. Okay, look at 9. No, the rest of you guys be quiet. If I said your name, you be quiet. I did not say your name. Turn around. Okay, does this have a min or a max? The rest of you. Does it open upwards or downwards? You be quiet. I called your name. You know I called your name, so you be quiet. Okay, does it open upwards or does it open downwards? Is there a negative out front or is it a nothing?
Negative out front.
There's a negative out front?
It's a negative 2.
Out front. There's nothing there. So that means that my graph is going to open like this. So is that going to have a minimum or a maximum?
Maximum.
I don't know how you're looking at and getting max.
It's going all the way up.
Okay, but we're looking at like the bottom of the U every time.
Oh, okay.
So is that a low point or is that a maximum high point?
Low point.
Yeah, so it's going to be a minimum.
Vortex is 4 over 2. Would be negative 2.
Okay, what about the vertex?
4 over 2. 4 over negative 2.
Huh?
4 over 2 or 4 over negative 2.
I don't know what you're saying, over. Over means a fraction.
No, 4, 2.
So kind of. So we do the opposite on the inside. So what's the opposite on the inside going to be?
Negative.
Negative 4.
Over 2.
And then what's the outside term?
Positive 2.
We keep it the same.
Oh, so negative.
Negative 2. Okay, what's the axis of symmetry?
Up 2.
It's on the inside of the parentheses and we do the opposite. So what's on the inside of the parentheses and we do the opposite?
Go 2.
It's going to be negative 4.
So the axis of symmetry is always going to be the x.
It's good. It's the opposite.
Yeah, so it's always going to be the opposite, but it's still the x, just opposites. Right?
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the opposite of this.
Okay.
Okay, so now we can graph. Go to your vertex.
So 4 over 2. You go up. 2,
Okay.
start with 2.
And what's our slope?
Negative 4.
No. Our slope is always out front. Here. Okay, so the slope is going to be 1. Okay? You know what's going on?
I do number,
So, so, okay, no.
Mhm.
But it doesn't.
I do number 11.
So, here we went up 1, right, because our slope, our A really was one, there's nothing there.
Right.
But once you change the slope, then that only works for the first set of things, because, so here they went up 1 and 2,
Okay.
so you can't go up 1 and 2 for the second one. So really you should plug in the next X value.
Gotcha.
But I'm not really good.
Okay, so they should be doing two times.
This, I do number 11.
Okay, okay.
Okay, let's look at 11.
It's gonna be min.
Okay, does it have a min or a max?
Min.
A min. What about the vertex?
-2 over
Quit saying over. You know what over means? Over means
fraction.
-2 over
-2 and -2.
-2, comma, -2. What about your axis of symmetry?
-2.
-2.
And then-
Okay, and so we can graph it. -2, -2. This is gonna be my axis of symmetry.
So go up 1 at the side.
We're gonna go up 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1.
Got that right.
Got it. Come on, please. Okay, you keep going. No, so you're fine.
I didn't even start.
Okay, one thing over here. Okay. Do you have a max or a min?
Max.
Min. The minimum point. of the lowest one. You know what's going on?